Hello everyone. Today we are starting a new chapter. This is chapter number 30, Smartcharts. Here in this chapter, today we are going to discuss on the topic Pictograph. Now let us begin the chapter with the topic Pictograph. Okay, what is a pictograph? A pictograph is a chart that uses pictures to represent data. Like, look here, for example, a table is given. Here in one column, name of the fruits is given. In the second column, number of children who like it is given. With pear, how many pears are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means 7 children like pears. Watermelon, only a part of the watermelon is given. That is one diagram. So only one child like watermelon. Orange, again 1. So only one child like orange. Apple, only one diagram given. So only one child like apple. Banana, also a banana is given. So only one child like banana. That means in pictograph, each diagram or each figure represents a child. Okay, let us begin with example number 1. Before, Smartcharts, a chapter is very easy. It's just that you need to read the questions and you need to understand the diagram or draw the diagrams properly. So let us read the question. The question is, draw a pictograph to show children who likes apples and children who dislikes apple. Now it is said you have to show a pictograph and that pictograph will show that how many people like apple and how many children does not like apple. So what is the numbers that are given? When you get these kind of question, you will always get some kind of numbers. Okay, so let us find out. Number of children who like apples are, how many children are given who likes apples? 7. Number of children who dislikes apples are 5. So there are 7 children who likes apple. There are 5 children who does not like apple. Now, when you are drawing a pictograph, you have to choose a symbol. What do you mean by choose a symbol? Any kind of symbol. That symbol will show the number of people. Suppose here the smiley, it represents number of children who like apples. That means 1 smiley means 1 child, 2 smiley means 2 children, 3 smileys mean 3 children. Okay. Similarly, a cross is given. A cross means 1 child dislikes apple, 2 crosses means 2 children dislikes apple, 3 crosses means 3 child will dislike apple. Now, when you are drawing the pictograph, how we will do? You will make a column. First, the number of children who likes apple. How many of them are there who likes apple? 7. So, as I told you, each smiley means 1 children. So, if there are 7 children who does like apple, so how many smileys you will draw? You will draw 7 smileys. Look here there are 7 smileys. Now, number of children who dislike apples, 5. So, what did I say? That each cross represent 1 child who dislikes apple. So, if there are 5 children who dislikes apple, then how many crosses you have to put? You have to put 5 crosses. Each cross means each child who dislikes apple. Each smiley means each child who likes apple. Is it clear? So, whenever you draw a pictograph, make sure you mention that which symbol is representing how many children or what object exactly of that pictograph. Okay, our second question. Now, what is the question? Draw a pictograph to show number of families who lives in town, which are 9, and number of families who lives in village, which is 10. That means you have to show or draw a pictograph where you have to depict that number of families who live in a village and number of families who live in town. Now, it is given that number of families who live in town are 9 and number of families who live in village are 10. Now, again, A smiling emoticon or a smiley shows the number of families who live in village, and a sad kind of smiley shows number of family who live in town. So now how will you draw? Again, make two tables. One where you will write the number of families who live in village. So how many families who are there who live in village? What is the number given? 10. So here it is shown that each emoticon or each smiley shows that one family. Each smiley shows one family. So if there are 10 families, how many smileys you have to draw? If each, I am saying again and I am repeating, if each family denotes, if one smiley denotes one family, then for 10 families, how many smileys you will draw? 10. Similarly, number of families who live in town. For number of families, for one family who live in town, you have to draw one sad smiley. So if there are 9 families who live in town, how many smileys or emoticons you have to draw? 9. Simple, right? It is just that you have to choose a symbol, and the number of student, number of family, or the number of objects that is given in the question, you have to depict or show or represent. Representing, showing, both are similar, means both are different words having same meaning. So when you get a pictograph, the number of objects or number of substances that are given, what you need to do is you need to show them or represent them in the form of a picture. So before you draw the pictograph, you should always mention that a particular symbol means this many children, a particular symbol means this many objects, as I am showing you. One smiley means one. Okay, question number 3. Now, what is the question here? From the given pictograph, answer the following. Now here look, in question number 1 and question number 2, we were drawing the pictograph. Now in question number 3, the pictograph is given. From the pictograph, we have to answer the questions that are given with the pictograph. So look here in the pictograph. First look into the pictograph very nicely. A column is made where a fruits column and number of students. Under the fruits column there is mangoes, apples, bananas and oranges. And look here, there is a small box where beside mango 2 is written. Mango, diagram of mango and equal to 2 is given. Diagram of apple equal to 2 is given. Diagram of banana equal to 2 is given. Diagram of orange equal to 2 is given. What does this mean? It means that one mango means 2 children or 2 students. One apple means 2 students. One banana means 2 students. One orange means 2 students. So if one apple means 2 students, then 2 apples will mean how many students? 4 students. So if one mango means 2 students, so 3 mangoes will be equal to how many students? 6 students. So if one apple equal to 2 students, so 10 apples will be equal to how many students? Calculate. 10 to the 20 students. So if one banana equal to 2 students, so 8 bananas will be equal to 16 students. Similarly, if one orange equal to 2 students, then 5 oranges will be equal to 5 to the 10 students. Clear? Now let us answer the questions. First question, how many students like apples? So count the number of apples. There are 10 apples. Now here it is given that one apple means 2 students. So total number of students who like apples are, diagram of 10 apples are given, and it is said that one apple represents 2 students. So how many students like apple? 10 multiplied by 2, that is 20 students like apples. Now question number B. Which fruit is most liked by students? Look here, among all the fruits, number of apples are maximum. mangoes are 3 diagrams of the mango is given, 10 apples are given, 8 bananas are given, and 5 oranges are given. So maximum number of fruit, which diagram is maximum? Apples are maximum. So most of the children like apples. Which is the least liked fruit? Least liked means it's liked less. So which picture is least given? That means which fruit diagram of which fruit is least, that means lesser than any other diagram. Look here 3 number of mangoes given are 3. So apples are 10, bananas are 8, oranges are 5, mangoes is 3. So 3 is lesser than 10, 8 and 5. So which fruit is liked less? Since there are 3 mangoes, like the diagram of mangoes are lesser than the diagram of oranges, bananas or apples. So mango is the least liked among all other fruits. Now, fourth question. What is the question? Find the difference between the number of students who like bananas and who like oranges. Look here. So to find the difference, first you need to know how many students like bananas. Look here, how many picture of the bananas are given? 8. So one banana means, one picture of the banana means how many students? 2 students. So 8 pictures means how many students? 8 2s are 16. And then oranges. 1 oranges means 2 students. So 5 oranges means 10 students. So 16 minus 10 is 6. Question number 4. Again, it is also similar to question number 3. Here, a pictograph is given. On the basis of the pictograph, you have to answer the questions which are given at this side. Now look here. What does the pictograph show? Pictograph shows that variety of apples that are available in the market. And in the another column, it is said amount of apples sold. In first column, variety of apples which are available in the market. In the second column, amount of the apples which were sold, and this amount is given in kgs. So here 1 apple means, one diagram of the apple means 4 kg of apple. Remember this very nicely. Pay attention. One diagram of the apple means 4 kgs of apple. So for the variety Fuji, there are 3 diagrams of the apple. So if one apple means 4 kg, 3 pictures of the apple means 3 4s are 12 kg. Now Kiku. The variety Kiku, it has 3.5. Now look here students. One whole apple, that is one complete apple means 4 kgs. So if it is given half a diagram of the apple or half of the apple, picture of an half apple, then how many or what will be the quantity of the apple? Half of 4 kg, that is 2 kg. Again, listen to it very carefully. I am repeating again. One whole apple, picture of one whole apple means 4 kgs of apple. So, picture of half and half of an apple means how many kgs? Half of 4 kg, that is 2 kg apple. Clear? So, here the variety Kiku, 3 complete apples are given. So again 3 4s are 12 and 1 half apple is given. That is 2 kg. So 12 plus 2 kg is 14 kg. Gold Delicious, again 3 pictures of the apple, that means 12 kgs. Red Delicious, 4 pictures of the apples are given. So 4 4s are 16. Ambrosia, 2.5. 2.5 means how many kg? You tell me. 2.5 of an apple means how many kgs? If one picture of the apple means 4 kg, so 2.5 picture of apple means how many kgs? You let me know in the comment section. Now let us come to the question. So first question is, maximum sold apples are of which variety and how many? So from this diagram, what you see, where is the number of apples maximum? That is, picture of apple is most beside which variety? Red Delicious. So red delicious is maximum sold, and what is the amount which is sold? How many apples picture is there? 4. So 4 fours are 16 kgs of red delicious were sold. Now sale of which variety of apples are least? Look here, where in which beside which variety is the least number of pictures of apples given? Ambrosia. So 2 complete apples means 8 kgs, because 1 picture means 4 kg, and 1/2 of an apple means half of 4 kg, that is 2 kg. So 8 plus 2, 10 kgs. So least, sale of which variety of apples are least? Ambrosia is least. Now number C, find the total quantities of apples sold. So how much is the total quantities of apples sold? To find that, what you will do, you will first count how many complete apples, pictures of how many complete apples are here. Look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 complete apples are here. So 15 fours are how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 fours are 60, and there are 2 half apples. That means 2 plus 2, 4 kg. So total amount of apple that was sold is 64 kg. Clear? Now look here, question number D. Find the difference between the person who sold maximum apples and who sold least. You have to find the variety of apple which were most sold and which were least sold. So which variety was most sold? Red delicious, how many kg? 16. And least sold is ambrosia, that is 10. So what is the difference? 16 minus 10 is 6. Now since we have solved so many questions on Smartcharts, specifically Pictograph, here are a few questions for you. You will solve them and go through the video once again. If you have any problem or any doubt, let me know your doubts in the comment section. Solve them. I'm sure all of you will have a lot of fun solving this chapter, all these questions. So go through the video again. And if you have any doubt, let me know, as I tell you. Solve the questions. See you again in the next video. Stay happy, stay safe, and thank you for watching this video. And most importantly, do solve the questions. Bye bye. Take care.